All right, I'm gonna do a wild edible walk. And this is a nature trail. And we'll start right here. And this is the yucca plant. Yeah, you can cook up the flowers, the stalk, use and eat that. That's edible. You can use the leaves for cordage, dig up the root and use it for soap. Pokeweed, boil it 3 times, 20 minutes each time, and then it's edible. After that, pouring the water out, changing the water out after each boil. Man, look at the stalk on that beast. That's all edible. All right, already lots of edible stuff. Greenbrier, you can cook up the leaves, eat those. Eat the new shoots. And dig up the root and cook it like you would a potato or something. Pokeweed, edible. Young maple leaves, the young ones are edible raw. More greenbrier. Of course, you've got muscadine vine, or the leaves. And of course, when they produce muscadines, the muscadines are edible, but the leaves are edible just like grape leaves. Lichen, it's a process, but it can be eaten too. It's got to be soaked and cooked and whatnot. There goes a deer. That's edible. Now this is dog fennel. Dog fennel. The dog fennel, some people use it as a spice, but that's it. It is not good for your liver if you eat too much. And I'm not telling you to eat it. I'm just telling you what some people do. There's a small hickory over there, so it tells us there's a hickory tree somewhere around here. And looky here, here's you some shelter. Here's you some shelter. You could get in there. Get in there for a place to sleep if you was caught out in the wilderness. That's pretty awesome. Of course, we have oak trees everywhere. Oak trees and maple trees, which you can tap those maple trees and get you some fresh water. Oak trees, of course, you can eat the acorns. Whew, mercy, it's hot, humid, it's hard to breathe. Blackberry. There's no berries, but you can cook up the leaves. You can make a tea out of the blackberry leaves. Lots of maple. All right, I'm gonna walk a little faster. This is all part of Stone Mountain. I think I'm gonna do a 2-part. I'm gonna cut this one off in a minute, and then make this a two videos instead of one. More yucca in there in the woods. You can see the white. Whew. Man, it's warm. All right, well, let's see. We're at 5 minutes almost, so I'm gonna cut this off and do another video. So I'm not an expert. You need to consult with a local expert before you go eating stuff. Maybe I'll go a little further. Yeah, we'll go a little further. We'll make it a 10-minute video and then cut it off. All right, so we've got garlic. Ouch. We've got garlic. And there's a lot of it in here, wild garlic. Tons of it, actually. And then there's plenty of water just flowing. Goes through the woods, the weeds, the trees, through the moss and lichens, out on the granite. And I can guarantee you that is drinkable. Juniper berries, you can use these for a spice up your meal. Lots of pokeweed, poke salad. Whew. And there's a lot of water around. We've had a lot of rain too. This place makes an excellent survival area. If something was to ever happen, I'd come over here and get food. It's only a mile or less from my house by road, and it's I can go across the street, cut through my neighbor's yard, and be right here. So easy access for me, and it is loaded with wild edibles. All throughout there is yucca, tons of yucca and wild garlic. Well, that yucca cooked up is awesome. Okay, prickly pear right here. And they're small, so they'll be delicious. There's the flower, edible, and the fruits will be edible too. That yellow, there'll be a fruit there. Yummy. Place is just loaded with all that stuff. Everything I have showed you so far, it's loaded with it. Anyway, let me see. I can't see. All right, we're fixing to cut this off. Whew. Anyway, that's just about it. Hey, I'm not an expert. You need to consult with a local expert before you go eating anything. And remember, you can make it in a survival situation. If you happen to lose your job or whatever, hey, I grew up in the 70s around people, more prickly pear, around people who basically lived off the land. We were all poor. Hey, of course I eat biblically now, but we ate snake, possum, raccoon, poke salad, whatever we could get our hands on. And that's how a lot of people made it in the 70s. I had friends that had a carpenter friend who framed houses. Of course, he was an hourly worker. And he, that's it. On his way home, he see a possum, a snake, he would shoot it, and that's what they would eat for dinner. And I ate dinner with him several times, and he's the one who, look at all that wild garlic. Tons of wild garlic everywhere. And he turned me on to like the survival way of life, the homesteading way of life, a survivalist type person. That's what he was. But you know, he did a lot of homesteading. They raised their rabbits for meat, and he always had a big garden. But he took me fishing one time when I was about 9 years old. We caught fish, cooked it. That's what we ate for lunch right there. And he went out, and at the time I didn't know what it was, but it was smooth sumac. And he picked it and made us a drink. Took the lake water, boiled it, let it cool down. It got all the way cool. And then he made a drink out of the smooth sumac. And I'll never forget it, and it changed the way I think. It changed me at that young age. I knew then. Of course, we were on welfare before food stamps. That's when they gave you food, commodities, boxed food. But I knew then that a person really didn't need anything. They had everything they need right out here. And it's basically why I do what I do. And this is Yahweh's way. Anyway, I'm going on 12 minutes, and I don't think I can upload anything over 15, so we will see you, my friend. We will see you on the next one. Adios.